The 9 days finally ended. The cold wind stopped screaming, and the great tree became completely still. Odin reached down with his freezing finger, and he took the magic runes. He had the wisdom, he had the power. He knew every dark secret hidden in the deep corners of the universe. But as his frozen feet touched the ice below, he realized a terrible, freezing truth. The magic could not heal his bleeding skin. The ultimate wisdom could not warm his dead heart. He returned from the darkness, but the darkness never left him. He built the massive golden places of Valhalla. He gathered thousands of dead warriors who shouted his name into the freezing sky. They placed a heavy golden crown on his head. They called him the King of Gods. But behind those thick golden walls and underneath that heavy crown, nothing changed. The ice was inside his soul. He was still the same simple walker in the dark, an old, freezing traveler with an empty chest. Think about the absolute frost of knowing everything. He knew the exact day the world would freeze and die. He knew how every single one of his children would fall in battle. He had millions of voices praying to his name, but he sat on his throne completely alone, listening to the silence of his own mind. The Allfather, who owned the stars, but had no one to hold his frozen hand. Now, the great fires of Valhalla are burning out, turning into grey ash. The golden shields on the walls are covered in thick forest. The songs of victory have gone completely silent. Tonight, the endless walking stops. The traveler is done. He doesn't want to see the bloody future anymore. He doesn't want to watch the cold stars in silence anymore. He's letting his heavy spear fall to the frozen floor. He is taking off the heavy golden crown. He is closing his eyes and letting the heavy secrets of the universe fade away into the eternal snow, into the absolute dark. The fire is dead. The kingdom of Asgard is freezing over, and the lonely god is finally cold and finally at peace.